Oh, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Well, here we go. Remember on the last vlog I said I might get some macro lens and diffuser and flash? Well, I did. And I have to say I'm so happy that I did. Let me show you what I ended up with. Let's just get these things out of the way. So, I ended up with the Lauer 90mm, and it's a 2:1 magnification, completely manual, and image quality is pretty damn good. So it's on the RF mount because it's on the R6. So that's the lens. I'm not doing a review on the lens, or review on anything really. And then I got the diffuser. Obviously this is the Signatech diffuser from Australia. 2 weeks it came. That's all it took. 2 weeks. Unbelievable. What a brilliant piece of kit. Diffuses the light beautifully. And I've put it on a Godox V8 60 Mark III for Canon with the light included on it, so it just helps you with the focus. But yeah, I can't give this enough praise. Brilliant. And the time it took to come from Australia to here in Hungary, it's unbelievably 2 weeks. So you get the diffuser, specially made. It sends it with a couple of bands so you can stick it on the flash, and a modelling light. Obviously there's a modelling light on the flash, but it sends a modelling light too, so it can brighter, and if you hold it down it puts the two little ones on. So I found myself using it just to add a little bit of light if I don't use the flash. Quite clever, quite good. So yeah, diffuser, Signatech, Godox flash, Lauer lens, and also I bought a Siri rail, if you can see that, and I've put it on my tripod, my video head, just so it's really secure and on a flat base, and it works excellent. It's going to be brilliant for doing the photo stacking. Obviously you can turn it, you just spin it round. You know, you can either do a full turn or quarter turn, half a turn, just to see how you want to do your focus stack depending on what you warrant. So yeah, that is brilliant. The only thing I had to do was take the feet off for it to fit on here, which it's not a problem, is it, that? But yeah, that's good piece of kit. I'm also using my monitor that I've had for a while too. Well, I got this about 3 years ago. I don't use it that much, but now I'm doing the macro stuff. It just helps me a little bit better on screen for the size. Obviously I wear glasses and my eyes aren't that brilliant. So it does help when I'm inside doing some insect or flower stuff. So that's pretty good. So yeah, it's just very easy. Slide the flash on. It's got a lovely locking mechanism till it clicks. And then just stick your diffuser over your ring that Cygnus sends you, and just pull the elastic tight and ready to go. Weight wise, yeah, it's a little bit heavy. I mean, I've got the battery pack on here. I mean, I was thinking of taking it off to make it a bit lighter, but I don't think it's worth it. A little bit of weight just gives a bit more stability sometimes, as long as you get your elbows in and do what you need to do. But yeah, it's a little bit heavy, but it's obviously much lighter than my 200mm lens I've been using. So what have I found? Well, now whether it's just me and I'm not a fay with everything yet, with the flash on doing high speed photos, it doesn't like to go anywhere below 1/8 of brightness on the flash. When you start pulling your shutter down on 1/4 or 1/2, it takes about 5 and then misses about 2 and then picks it up again. So I don't think it can do the high speed and keep up with my camera shutter. Now maybe it's something I'm doing wrong. I don't know if anybody's got any ideas. Leave us a comment. But to be fair, it's not really an issue. I've turned the high speed down to just normal high speed. That doesn't seem to do anything. But yeah, I can deal with a couple of shots being missed. I mean, sometimes it works okay on 16th of a power, and that just keeps shooting and shooting, that's fine. But obviously it depends on what the weather's like outside. If it's a bit brighter, then that helps. But in dark situation inside, it doesn't really keep up with the shutter. But there again, if I'm inside doing stuff, I'm only taking single shot anyway. It's only when you go out into the field that you need to be on high speed. So I'll still gonna have a play with that. I'll have a look at that. The modelling light works fine. If you're struggling a little bit to get focused, then you just put the light on, and that really helps you focus. The only thing that I have noticed with the camera, I have it on peaking, on manual peaking, on high red. When you're at maximum magnification at 2.1, the peaking doesn't seem to work as good if it's at 1:1 or below. Now whether that's because of the depth of field and the camera struggles a bit, it might just be my camera that's doing it, or there may be some setting that I need to alter. I've had a look, there doesn't appear to be anything, but there again, I could be wrong. So there's two things that I'm not still quite sure about. So the flash synchronicity on the speed and the peaking at 2.1 magnification. So apart from that, I've pretty much learned everything that I need to learn with it. It's not been that difficult. Focusing can be a challenge, but we all know that with the magnification side of it, the depth of field is shallow, so focusing sometimes can be hard work, and that's where the high speed comes in. You know, if you start at the front and just move your camera in and out, doesn't really matter if you miss a couple. If you get enough, you'll be able to focus stack it and just take out the ones. I mean, that's what I thought I'd do anyway with the flash. If I can't get it to flash on every shutter mode, the ones that it doesn't take the flash is just delete those pictures before I put them in the stacking. So I've not tried that yet, but I will do at some point. I've just been concentrating on learning how to use the setup. I've took photos of all sorts. I've done insects, I've managed to find spiders, I've done even a frog at night, to try that at night time. Flowers, I've done some photo art. So I've done a wide range of stuff to just test everything out really and try and learn the craft, I suppose. It is obviously different than taking wildlife, you know, bird photography. You've got to think a little bit more about composition with this stuff. But it's enjoyable. I'm having some good fun. I managed to get a needle for the water droplets, which I've used. It works quite well. Got some modelling clay, blue tack, so I can hold stuff. I've printed off a couple of backgrounds, so you'll see that in some of the pictures. I've done both sides. It says don't do it on glossy paper, but I've photographed this a few times and it's actually quite nice. It doesn't give off any reflection. Well, it doesn't appear to, I can't see it. So at the minute I've printed on two sides, so I've got like a bluey orange, reddy bluey on that one. I've got green, yellow and blue. So they're working quite well. I need to do a few more. Atomizer for water before I do the water droplet. That seems to be working. That was supplied by my wife. Thank you very much. And I've just made a bit of a setup here. So just an old box cut up. I've got some soil and I found some bits of wood in my wood shelter. Bit of a pine cone, bit of moss, and that's great for doing insects. Oh, whatever, flower maybe out. And it can obviously be changed. I can easily change stuff. So really, that's pretty much it on the tools of the job, if you will. If I go into my office, I'll load some pictures up and I'll show you what I've taken. I'm in the summer kitchen at the minute. This is the easiest way to do it on the dining table. I've not got enough room in my office to do all this, so this dining table works a treat. Just the light can be a bit of a nightmare from the windows. I haven't got any blinds on the windows, so depending on what time of day it is, it can be challenging that. But yeah, it's let's go into the office and let's get some pictures up and show you. So we're in the office. Let's get the computer up and running and let's have a look, shall we? So these are single shot, f11, 250th of a second, ISO 100. It's an interesting shot. Beautiful honeybee. It's lovely. To the spiders. It's quite a big one, that. I'm sure it's a female. I've got various pictures of spiders, similar colour, which are a little bit smaller, like this one. Couple of walnuts and then some sap on my plum tree. And then some photo art that I've fried. Some interesting. Look at that. That's just a really fine piece of wire. The water. Feathers. Water droplet on the wire. Different backgrounds, same picture. That's gorgeous. And finally, my little toad at night time when it was pitch black outside. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed them. That's it for now. Let me keep practicing. Let's see if I can get any better. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe and notification bell. And I'll catch you on the next one.